Hi TES staff. I am sure you are real tired of hearing my voice by now, but I'm going to make a few Canvas videos so I can show you what our courses are going to kind of look like in kindergarten, first, second grade, maybe third grade, so that you can see what kinds of things you need to do. Your initial setup is probably going to take a while, but a lot of this won't need to be done again. So I'm I made some videos for my team and I'm going to try to break this down into smaller chunks so that everybody can get a good picture of what we're doing. Again, this is more for K2, so if you are teaching 4th and 5th grade and you want to rely heavily on the assignment types in Canvas and your kids are more experienced readers, this might not be your cup of tea, but you're welcome to stick around and watch. Um, Yesterday, I went into my sandbox and I built kind of what I expect a week or sorry, what my homepage might look like and what one day of work might look like. So here's my homepage. I have my cute little Bitmoji classroom banner at the top. There are no links on this. This is just a cute decoration. So this works with the accessibility features. A screen reader would recognize this as a picture. There's nothing here to click on. Now we have some buttons. I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, days of the week buttons first, then Zoom and Encore, and then Parent Place, Class News, and Meet the Teacher. These are the buttons that Lisa made, and they will be available to you. Lisa made two versions of what a homepage might look like, so you will have the option of downloading one of those, or you can make it look how you want, but you need to have these buttons. We need to make sure that we are consistent across the board. So last night I built out what I think Tuesday is going to look like. So when I click on Tuesday, it takes me into a Tuesday page, and I was thinking that we could have like a cute banner here, so that's something that you could choose to make if you'd like. I probably will. Totally optional. You could just type the text like I have here. Then I have a math button first because in first grade we will teach math first, and then a reading button. So when I click the math button, this takes me into a different course because each one of our subjects will be a different course, and it takes me to the first page of a module. My students will not ever see that crazy modules page. It's here on the sidebar in this course because I need to remove it, but I'll show you what that looks like later. So they have a counting by tens video. Here's an embedded seesaw activity. The class that I have assigned this activity to is not the class that is logged in Firefox, so we get an error here, but if you're, I don't see this being a problem for you. Then on the next page, I embedded a tool from Didax so the kids can move pieces onto the 10 frame. They can change the direction of the 10 frames. They can add 10 frames. And then here at the bottom, I put a stop sign and a return to home. There's no next button. They can't go any further. And I'm kind of thinking that we might make a page that we just call end page that has a big stop sign and a return to home, and that's it on it. So I'll show you what that looks like, but that would really simplify our lives. We would just put that at the end of every day, and then the kids know to stop there and to go back home. And we wouldn't have to put these buttons into every page that's the last of the day. The next page would have these things on it. So I'll show you that later. So the kid's done with math. Maybe they go and do some small group work with me. They go to lunch. Then it's time for to go back to Tuesday and go to reading. When they click to reading, they're in a different class again. They have a video. They have a beginning sound sort. I have a prompt here of something for them to think about and the discussion. I probably will not use Canvas discussions with my first graders. I think Flipgrid is a more user-friendly option for discussions for my little ones, so they probably would never see anything like this. To the next, I have a prompt of something for them to think about tomorrow. And again, I'm thinking of putting my buttons down here on their own page. So again, I'll show you what that looks like. They go home. Here on my home page, I did narrow down my course navigation. Lisa is going to tell us exactly what we have to have here. I didn't consult her. Sorry, Lisa. I just narrowed it down to things that I think my kids will need, but we might have to have other options here. And in talking to Lisa today, she said, well, if you need a page specifically for one lesson, like if my kids were working on research and we needed access to World Book Online, I would just make World Book Online active for that amount of time, and then when we're done with it, close it out. So we have a lot of flexibility in how we set things up for our kids to ensure that they don't have too many places to get lost. I think that is a big deal, especially with the little ones. This is a lot to navigate, and every click for a child is another opportunity to get lost. So we don't want too many things for them to click on. We also want to be mindful of keeping things within 3 clicks. So once they're in their sandbox, if they want to get to Zoom, this click is going to put them right in their Zoom meeting. If they need to get to their math work for Tuesday, they're going to click Tuesday. 1 click, math. 2 clicks. And they are right where they need to be. We don't ever want them to have to do 3 clicks. Or 3 is fine. More than 3 is not. Lisa and I also talked about how it would be great to have the home page linked in all of our other classes here on the side navigation so that it is really simple to get back to your homeroom course. So those are things that we'll show you. I hope my next few videos are helpful. I'm going to show you how to get this page complete. Then I'll show you how to make a Tuesday, or we'll do Wednesday. I'll show you how to make Wednesday's page. I'll walk you through building a module with some different things in it, and I'll walk you through linking that module into the Wednesday page and through narrowing down your course sidebar. So we have a few things we're going to cover. I hope these are helpful.